Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Tuesdays with Suzanne. And today is my birthday, so it's fun because November 23rd always comes somewhere in the Thanksgiving week in the United States. So I've always had a good memory with my birthday and Thanksgiving and all of that. And today, in talking about our portals to healing and the ways home to ourselves, the topic this week, out of our four doors or portals, is about connection and how connections that we have currently, connections we've had in the past, connections we may be rekindling in this week of this holiday week of families gathering, how this can offer us an opportunity for healing. And it really is true that for most of us, we may be gathering again with family members that we have not seen in quite a while, given the pandemic. So I would like to dedicate this week's meditation to a sense of connection, to a sense of coming back together. And this actually goes from the micro level of learning how to connect deeply within, all the way out to the macro level of connecting with your family, with your community, in all the ways that are possible, so that that sense of, I have a place that's home, that I feel connected, how that can occur for you, and then support whatever healing and whatever growth you have in your life right now. And we all have something going on. So it's nice to be able to take a moment and recognize, okay, right now this is how I feel most connected. And by the way, that connection can come through connecting to yourself by taking time for self-care. It can come from gathering with a close group of friends that are safe. It can come from being able to see family members again safely that you haven't seen in a while. I'm very, very thankful that this Thanksgiving I have my mom here with me. She's 92 and just cooking on all burners, and it's a blast having her here because we missed her last year. It was too dangerous to travel. So there are many, many ways that we can have perhaps not what we traditionally thought of as a gathering, but some kind of gathering within ourselves and within our families and within our communities that creates a sense of safety, a sense of connection, a sense that you are a human being in a world where there are connections that are safe and nurturing for you. Okay? So let's take a moment, let your eyes close, let yourself settle back in wherever you're seated. Following your breath. I'm noticing that I'm feeling the rise and fall of my chest, and that I'm letting myself sink in deeper and deeper with each inhale and each exhale. Notice what it feels like to you to simply breathe normally and to do so with awareness. If your breathing doesn't calm you, try breathing in and out through your nose. Try it. If your normal form of breathing works really well, you can do that as well. There are no ought tos here. Good, good. And whatever you're noticing is perfect. Noticing your connection to yourself first. I'm noticing a connection to my own spine, to my sitting bones on the chair, to my belly as I breathe. Yeah. 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 And then allowing my own awareness, and you can allow yours as well if you choose, to drop all the way down into my legs, my knees, my feet, until I'm very conscious of the fact that I'm connected to the earth beneath me through the gravitational field of the earth. Feeling your connection to the earth. This is actually one of the first and foremost, most primal connections that we as human beings have, living and breathing and walking around on this planet. The field of the earth holds us all the time and connects with us. It offers us connection in any moment. So if you're having a tough day or you're having a circumstance where you feel disconnected, or perhaps you feel abandoned, or you feel frustrated with what isn't happening, it's always an easy thing to take a minute, take some easy deep breaths and just drop right down in your awareness, right down into the earth. Feeling the soles of your feet on the floor, taking your instincts, your awareness, your consciousness right down into the earth as though you were putting down roots or light beams, rivers of consciousness, connecting to this wonderful unconditional resource that's with us all the time. And notice how it feels as you connect. I'm noticing that I feel a little more settled, a little more settled. And then a little more. And if anything pops into my mind that's unsettling, I let my awareness drop back to my connection with the earth. Yeah. And then we're going to allow ourselves to take 5 easy, deep breaths. And as we take these 5 breaths, it's as though we're breathing in from the earth whatever sensations would nourish and nurture us most. So on your first breath, allowing the nourishing sensation from the earth to soak into your feet, your calves, your shins, your knees, your thighs. And on the exhale, letting yourself let go of whatever you no longer need in those areas. Okay, first breath. On that second breath, allowing yourself to round the curve, fill your belly and the bones of your pelvis and your low back. On that third breath, allowing the rest of your spine, your chest, your lungs, your heart to be filled and nourished, soaking in from this river that's coming in through your feet, allowing all of this area to soak up what would nourish this part of you the most, whatever that sensation is. Yeah, and it can be more than one sensation. Moving on down up into your shoulders and then down your arms into your hands and fingers. Yeah. And on the fifth breath, letting your throat and your neck and your entire cranium and your face, eyes, ears, nose, and mouth to fill and soak up whatever would nourish this area most. Good. And as it fills, on the next breath, letting it move right out the crown of your head, showering down around you and bathing your skin and the energy field that runs through it and around it. Good, good. feeling this connection to this rich flow, this unconditional flow that's coming in from the earth beneath us all the time. We are simply bringing it to consciousness right now and mindfully, purposefully soaking in whatever each one of us needs to feel nourished and connected in this moment in time. Good. Good. Yeah. Good. And this is a simple protocol that you can call in and work with in any moment where you're feeling disconnected, where things are just not quite right. This is a wonderful way for you to call it in, feel your feet on the ground, breathe, fill yourself with what would nourish you most in this moment. Yeah. And remember that the third portal of these 4 portals that we're discussing is connection. Connection. Beginning with you connecting to yourself and your awareness, with you connecting to the earth beneath you and filling with what would nourish and nurture you by setting an intention and opening and receiving it. And then you connecting to the heavens above you and to the field around you. As you go through this week, if you're here in the United States, it's a holiday week. So bring this level of connection into everything you do. As you step into connections with your external world, whoever it is, and enjoy and appreciate and have gratitude. Have gratitude for who you are and who they are meeting you. Yeah. And enjoy.